Hi. Am I Crandolph? Is that me? Is that... What do you have to say? You're Crandolph? Okay. Crandolph the Green? Or maybe it's spelled Crandolph? I don't know. It's kind of like... Is that my wizard name? Your name is Crandolph. So I guess I paid $400+ for a name change for something that's not even my name. Good to know. Good to know. That's gonna be really annoying to change on all my documents. Just saying. Now I'm Crandolph, everybody. Hate to say that. I do think I should get a wizard hat. I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm gonna look at wizard hats. Wizard hats.
Ooh woo.
Ooh woo! Thank you. Thank you for the ooh woo. A lot of these wizard hats are ugly. I don't like some of these. And then some of them are being sold for too much. I can make my own. Randolph. I mean, what would exclamation point Crandolph do? Genuine question. I want one of those wizard hats. Yeah, like this one. It'd open your stream in another window. I think I would get maybe something like this. Oops, that's my face. Something like this. Because it's something that you could wear with like everyday outfits. I don't know, that's really cute. Along with these like cool boots. Look at this one. It's a rainbow. Y'all could see me in that, right? I could see me in that. That's really cute, though. I just want a funny hat. I want to be known for having a funny hat. Or if I could have a hat that looks like cabbage. You know? I think that'd be really funny. Are you trying to open my stream in another window? All you gotta do is push a button. I don't know, but I feel like I should get a witch hat. Wizard witch hat. Yeah, I want a command that, like, opens your stream in another window. Okay. How? Like, in another window of Chrome? A tiny version of your stream. In the corner of your screen? You could do that thing where you drag... No, in the corner of my stream? Oh, so you would want me to, hypothetically, duplicate my background, my chat, all of these assets, and then just make them small. So that it would potentially... How do I do this? I think I know what you mean. Gonna have to go for a few minutes. That's okay. Well, hello, Orville. I'm trying to think. How do I duplicate... How do I duplicate something? I think I have to add... And then I can add the same thing? So I could do 2 of me like this? And then you get really tiny and right down here. Or even smaller. Just like all the way. I love it! Now what if? Now what if? Wait. Now what if? I added another one. I made that one so small that it fit inside the other one. Yeah. Yes. This is great. And then I can pick this one up and take him over here and be like, yeah. Okay, let me try that again. Boom. Delicious. And it only happens when you type Crandall. You just get, it gets progressively small. No, there's a small, like, it starts as a small pixel, and then it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, like this, until finally it takes up the entire screen. So all that you see is just this, and you're like, oh shit, and then it goes back to small, and you're like, bye Holden. It gets really small again. This so funny. No one gets to see my face. If I add the other one again. Add the other one again. And then put that one over my face over. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Orville's missing out on it. I don't know if we can get smaller than that. Should we try even smaller? I think we should try. We should try even smaller. I hope this doesn't crash anything. Okay. Even smaller. Yeah! Perfect. He's beautiful. Am I beautiful? Oh, man. These are the shenanigans people miss on if they don't show up. Okay, I got the rotating wheel, so that means that I should stop. I'm gonna hide that one. Now it looks weird to see my face. That's funny. Very funny. Anyway. I'm thinking about wizard hats. And I'm thinking about Nintendo Animal Crossing Wild World. What a beautiful world we live in. Anyway. I'm not I can play this game. Because we kind of left off on a little spot. We left off on a little spot. God, that scared me. We were fighting Team Flare. And Yippee and Borealis are both down for the count. How much longer? If you're just interested in the facts, I'd say we have enough energy to power the device. Good, let's finish up here and move out. There's still more work to be done. What other work do you mean? Perhaps you mean taking out that annoying little Pokemon trainer over there. What's this? Oh, I didn't think anyone remained here after we dealt with the workers. Is that Mr. Worldwide? It's Mr. Worldwide. What's his name? Who's the guy who's Mr. Worldwide? Not Johnny Sins!
Closing comer just followed.
Hello, Closing Comer. How are you? And I will hydrate. Hello, Sunberry. Sunberry, you missed our shenanigans. I did a small version of me, and then on top of this version of me, I did an even smaller version. It's crime. Welcome in, Closing Comer. How are you? Are you a Pokemon fan? I should hope so. This would be a pretty silly place to not be a Pokemon fan. We're gonna be here a hot minute. Who's Mr. Worldwide? What's his name? My brain's only saying DJ Khaled, but he's not DJ Khaled. Right there. Mr. Worldwide. Hi, Mothman! What's poppin'? You smell that Zaza. Mothman, I hope you're having a great day. We were looking at wizard hats earlier. If my analysis is correct, and it always is, this battle's 100% a failure on my part. Yeah, you failed your mom. Scientists, take care of this pesky intruder. Would be my pleasure. Come on, little trainer, let's see what you've got. Aliana. I'm doing alright. I made sloppy joes for my mama because she wasn't feeling well to cook. I love sloppy joes. Well, I hope your mom's feeling better. She's gonna exterminate me. I knew a trans woman with that name. Well, I'm very proud. Have you had, I had some, were they vegan sloppy joes, Nana? Oh no, Aliana. Were they vegan sloppy joes we had? Because those were really good. Dark is weak to fairies. No, fighting and fairy. Dark is weak to fighting and fairy and fighting. Wait, fairy, fighting, and bug. This is the problem we had last week. Bug, fairy, and fighting. I don't think we had vegan sloppy joes that I remember. No, it was when we were at the Queer Cafe. Oh, it was pulled pork. It's the problem we have literally every week, except Orphan wasn't here to remind you of his tooth thing. Since Orphan's not here, unless he's back from his lurk, and I hope he's not listening, I'm sorry, but there's no way I can remember that. I keep meaning to get Impossible Beef, but I've just been very unmotivated to cook. I only cook for my mom. I eat ramen and macaroni for the 5 hours time. God same! With me it's pizza rolls and chicken nuggets. And when I'm really down, I eat a fancy grill, or a fancy, peanut butter and jelly! What? I can feel it in my hand and feel it in my mouth. Yeah, Sailor Moon, Power Ranger, Superman. They fight evil. That makes sense. You're quite strong. Very strong indeed. Well, I certainly didn't expect you to be so interesting. I do hope we can meet again. Now, who's Mr. Worldwide? These kids are so annoying. What is his name? Why can't I remember it? Mr. Worldwide. Pitbull! Yes! That guy that you thought looked like Johnny Sins looks like Pitbull. No! Orville heard it! That reminds me when I saw a video of 2 British people making PB&J for the first time. Yeah, they don't have that in Britain, which is so sad. Bugs thrive in the dark. Honest fighting beats dirty tricks. Candy is bad for your teeth trick. Yes, that one. Power Ranger, Sailor Moon, Superman works for me. I'm sorry. But yeah, Mothman, we went to this cafe And they were doing a dim sum style dinner. Dim sum good. And, they had, like, they served vegan food, and they did, like, a vegan pulled pork, but with oats. Typey. They put butter on the bread slices before putting the peanut butter. Only if you're frying it. If you're putting, you put the butter on each side, then the peanut butter, then the jelly, and then put it on a frying pan, and then flip it after a minute. Yeah, that's valid. And now I kind of want that. But it had like red cabbage on it, and then something else. It was really good. We chased off that mysterious bunch before we could even get here. Well, I guess there's always room for more defenders of Kalos. Let me heal your Pokemon as thanks. You and your Pokemon are the ultimate team, no doubt about it. Don't push yourself too hard. Here, take these. Persona 5 royal looking ass. Thanks to you, the power is back on in Lumio City. Now people can pass through the gate connecting to Route 13 to Lumio City again. Well, I think us mysterious people will be off now. I leave before being left. Decide. Au revoir. They put butter on their sandwich slices in England because it keeps the fillings from making the bread soggy or something. If they're saving the sandwiches for later, the butter helps it from drying out. Oh, I understand. Hi, Ren. How are you? I hope that you're having a great day. Usually, to prevent a sandwich from getting soggy, you put, like, cheese or lettuce. What? What are you omging about? Remind me to show you that thing at work. It's
Meditative plan just followed.
Hello! Hi, meditative plan. Are you having a great day? I hope so. I like your name. Meditation is good for many. Not for me, but good for many. I know it's pretty good in helping out with your anxiety. Nana, do you want to show off the other thing that we got at the store? The thing that we're gonna put essential oils in when we move to our new apartment? Oil. To be honest, okay, but not super great. Totally gonna reinvent soon. Oh, gotcha. One of those days. I'm a rare day. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I mean, I shared my good news in chat. Okay, yeah, you guys gotta get a load of this. Let me move to... Damn.
This should make everyone feel better.
Yeah!
This thing is only $30.
We got a daddy. Look at him!
It's got like 18 points of articulation, 14 points of articulation.
Yeah.
But more importantly, you put in batteries and water, it's got a fire breathing effect. So, like, I'm gonna see what happens if I put water in it and then put essential oil in the water and make this awesome 14 points of articulation Bowser into an oil diffuser.
Oil diffusing Bowser! I think that'd be great. If we use a good concentration of the oil with the water. Yeah, we got Luigi's boyfriend! I'm so excited. I'm like, damn, I got a lot to be excited about right now. I got Luigi's boyfriend. I could put my Luigi hat on. I was just lamenting to Nana about how I don't have a cool hat. Like, would you guys love me more if I had a cool hat? Like, if I was famous for having a really neat hat that set me apart from the crowd. Did you see my friend's username in my server? Bowser Rouser. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I love all those comics that have been coming out about Mario versus Daisy versus Peach's reaction to Luigi saying that he's dating Bowser. They're all so good. Okay, yeah, I can go into these buildings now. No! I didn't want to do that. I want to go over here. Do I have Rock Smash? No, I don't. Fuck TMs. Me and the homies hate TMs. Yeah, I don't want to teach it to anybody. It's such a waste. Oh, a TM? Is it? Hmm. Oh, it is a TM. Let's fucking go. Aurora Borealis. Yeah. Because Borealis has a absolute shit move, but you can just pop it on and off your guy as needed. Yeah. I think that I should get rid of Avalanche because I wasn't understanding how to use it. But I can always go to the move tutor. See, I thought as long as you were hit during the battle, Avalanche would have been fine, but it meant during that round. I will get Ice Beam, obviously. That move is OP. Ice Beam is what my dear sweet Kyogre Blubbo from the Nuzlocke. We named it Blubbo, right? Blubbo the whale? Yeah. I miss that team. Bunch of absolute lads. I don't have the spoons to do another... Oh. I was not paying attention. I don't have the spoons to do another Nuzlocke right now. Yeah, girl, do your nails. Are you giving your... Are you making your nails look like yellow with little brown dots to look like cheese? Because that would be really cute. Yeah! Oh my god, Ren, when you start streaming, you gotta have an emote of a rat with nails. Like a yassified rat. Yeah. Okay, all of your nails are cheese except for your middle ones, and they're gray with little pink ears and a little pink nose. I think we're brilliant. That's a church Bible. I want to do that so bad. Do you have yellow nail polish? The nail thing or the stretch? Why? ¿Por qué no los dos? I thought I unlocked these. Never? I mean...
Both is good.
How do I get rid of the wind? Oh, God! You whore! That was... It is there... Really? That's cheap. That's legitimately cheap. Come on, Pokemon. TPC fucking my butt again. That's the thing that I have a problem with the most recent game. Is that there's so many buildings and you can't go inside any of them. Like, none of them whatsoever. And it's just like, maybe there's things I wanted to check out. I miss the whole, going into strangers' houses.
Controlling Nutri
Hello!
just follow.
Hi, Controlling Nutri. Man, we got 3 new friends. Just like that. I hope you're having a great day. Ooh, I can get that one? Yeah. I hope everybody's having a great day. And if you're not having a great day, what are you doing to make yourself feel better? Oh. I'm being followed. I feel better after hyper-focusing on FNAF. Kind of funny, though. There's, like, peak autism moment. You're like, I feel like the world's falling apart. Do you have a Pokemon with Cut? No. Why? Am I gonna actually need it? Like, I only wanted to bother teaching a Pokemon Cut if I legitimately need it to progress in the game. Were the folks at the Kalos power plant on vacation or something? Big, big, large, huge! Hi. Pokemon. A flower Pokemon. Pokemon was given eternal life. He's a lot bigger than I remember, too. Like, now I see why Orville calls him Big McLarge Huge. This whole thing is like he's 12 feet tall. So that means he's like more than double my actual height. You don't think it looks... We now have, Exactly, we're here to remember together. Does he show up in Master Sex? What's that? I have Pokemon Master Sex, but I don't play it. I heard Clement was running all about, doing whatever he could to make up the lack of electricity. I don't care about Master Sex. I'm asexual. Why would I want to collect trainers when I could collect Pokemon? Yeah, you're right. The only reason I downloaded it because I wanted more story. Because I like that they give depth to a lot of characters. And they had that one character right off the bat who's autistic coded. And I was like... Because he was like complaining about not liking sound, and then he was going like this. And then he was talking about how scared he is to go out and battle. Because he doesn't like eye contact. And I'm like... Yeah. Okay, Satoshi Tajiri.
And I ran after you like crazy when I spotted you up ahead. You know what? I heard the power's back on here in Lumiere City. Some really bad people were stealing electricity from the King's power plant, and then somebody came and stopped them. No one knows who, but they must be awesome. Who do you think it was?
Who knows?
There's someone out there as strong as you, Colin. And get this, they're gonna light the tower. Let's go see it, Colin. It's Lumiere City's most famous site.
We're gonna take Shauna and push her somewhere else.
This way, straight ahead. You run smack into Prism Tower.
I'm gonna go the opposite direction of the way that you want me to go. Developing Ba.
Developing bird just followed.
Hello. Oh my god, she wants me. I can't do anything else. People in Kalos kiss each other in the cheek to say hello or goodbye, even if they just met. Ah! Whew. You froze for a minute there. Yeah, this is not intuitive. Hi. This flaming red cafe is perfect for hot young stars like us. We really bloom and we're having lively debates about how to make a better tomorrow. So bitter, so dark. That's doing it right. Espresso with the oil! That keeps our gears running smoothly. I mean, there is oil in espresso. That's why the beans look so shiny. Can I go in here? If I remember correctly, there's a plot here? Welcome to Lysander Cafe. Welcome. No suit, huh? Right. Eventually, but not right now. Yeah. I can go here. Because I remember having a fight in a cafe. That's basically it. I don't think I needed it. But whatever. Okay.
Just about to turn on the lights. Look, it's Clement. He's Lumiere City's gym leader. He's so good at inventing things, and he makes all kinds of devices. Those two are my friends.
Sure, Jan.
Aren't you done yet? Not quite. I just have to check the lighting circuit here. Shauna, are you a challenger? Sorry, but could you be in a minute? Go on, Clement. Alright, everything's ready. Future is now. Thanks to science. Prism Tower lighting system activate.
Okay. It's kind of a waste of electricity. I want him to be a nerdy kid.
I think you call this feeling being entranced, right? I have another great memory with you, Colin.
Yeah, you're right.
Excellent. My Prism Tower's lighting system worked brilliantly, just like all my inventions. Yeah, right. Whatever. My challenger's waiting for you, you know. Prism Tower itself is Lumios's Pokemon gym. Cloud's inventions sure are amazing, right? He gave me one that solves puzzles, but it always feels like a shame to use it, so I haven't yet. Okay, good luck at the gym!
I'm gonna go back to exploring. I wanted to explore. She wouldn't let me. Technology is incredible. Because I wanted to go this way. Is this the game that has the ghost girl? Or no, that's Pokemon Black. I also wanted to go clothes shopping. This does not look like clothing, that looks like bread. No, the one where you like walk into the office building. No, I want to buy clothes. Where can I go clothing shopping? Gen 4. What? Pokeball Boutique? And this one I can't go to because I'm probably not stylish enough. Restaurant Le Yeah? Restaurant Le Yeah. Another time. Did I swear she vanished when she answered yes? She said, really? So there are believers. Every copy of Pokemon is personalized. That's a cafe. Where can a guy buy clothes? I've been wearing the same soiled pair of shorts.
I gotta pee.
Go piss day. What is this? Clearly not a clothing shop. But the Esper is giving big Nana energy. Like, actual France is set up in, folks like this. Is this a clothing shop? No. What can a guy do to be fashionable? What's this? Until recently, this place didn't have a tenant, but somebody finally rented it. I think that tenant will move in pretty soon. Good for them. I wonder what the rate of homelessness is in the Pokemon universe. I do think I remember just stumbling through this goddamn labyrinthine city with this elevator-ass music playing. Ooh, look, a guy! I used to want to be a samurai, so I trained in the arts of war. Technically, I'm not working now, so how about a quick battle? Yeah, sure. Alright. I had to think. part of me wants to say that it's hard to... When you fight in the cold, your muscles are stiff. But they break ice blocks, and I remember that scene from the second Karate Kid movie. Live fast! Eat ass. Little girl in Lavender Town doesn't disappear, but in the anime Pokemon Origins, that little girl shows up and asks the question. Is it your honor as a warrior that you don't deal the finishing blow? When she does, there's a faint ghostly hand drawn over Red's shoulder. I killed him. I just want to find a clothing shop. I just want to go shopping so I don't have an ugly outfit. I want to change up my look. I want to be cute. I don't want to look like some guy. Like, I remember as a kid visiting every single building. I don't know how I had the patience to do that. I'll push that child in. That means green. Green Avenue. Yeah, vert means green. Hi, are you single? Oh. Yeah! I was gonna say, look it up. Or else we're gonna spend the entire stream looking for this stupid clothing shop. I bet I'm not gonna like anything there. I don't know how to leave too. Just leave me alone next time. That's a cafe. Vernal Avenue. What the fuck is Vernal Avenue? So go to Vert Plaza and go out to the main street. This way? Or this way? That's North Boulevard. Oh, other direction. Okay. You want the bottom spoke. Divert Plaza. Then go this way. Yeah! There we go. I'll be pissed if this is the one that we're... Right. How am I allowed... How do I dress up? How do I look stylish? It's like, how do you expect me to be stylish if you won't let me buy your clothes? Shit. No. It literally makes no sense to me. Okay, so we're electric. Going to electric gym. Electric's only weak to ground. I think Go-Goatsy has a ground type move. Yeah. So it's Go-Goatsy's time to shine. I just want to be stylish. Yeah, I've been to Santaloon. Battle people? Oh. Get on their good sides. That's why I was never stylish as a kid. Because I didn't even bother talking to people. Because I don't like talking to people. Ride taxis, order things from cafes. Oh. I have to create a buzz around town. Do the museum audio tour. Oh. That's something I do in my free time then. Style for if you have one. Looks like she's in like a crib.
You're that trainer from before. Come straight for a battle, have you? Well, good. You can call me Bonnie. I'm this gym leader's younger sister. Go ahead and step under that small square.
Child.
Yeah. A few steps directly ahead of you, would you? You will have to answer my questions if you want to get any farther ahead.
Okay.
Deal or no deal? Quiz time.
That's Pikachu, you moron. It's Clefairy! Schoolboy Finian. When I played this game as a kid, I think I always did the incorrect answers just so I could get extra fights. But now I'm aggressively overpowered and don't care. Whatever. I pushed a mouse. Go-Goatsy wants to learn Double Edge. Huh. Nah. Because that hurts you. Ricky! Hello! I missed you. I didn't see a lot of you last week and I was real sad. But to be fair, I've been streaming earlier. Earlier than you can really make it to, I guess.
Step into the elevator.
We're on the Wheel of Torture. I'm up in Phoenix area visiting Red Flower. Well, hello, Red Flower. I hope that you're having a very flowerful day. That was a throwaway question. Final Fantasy concert? Ooh. I'm getting outed to you. Hello, Red Flower. How are you? Have fun at the Final Fantasy concert. Wear protection.
It's time. Who's that Pokemon?
Does this get hard? Yeah, the Final Fantasy concert sounds more fun than watching me do these quizzes for the easiest. Who's that Pokemon? That's gonna be immortalized. Well, I don't know. Maybe Red Flower and Ricky have like hearing sensitivity and have to wear earplugs when they go to concerts. I have some earplugs coming in the mail soon. It doesn't start till 8 p.m. so 10 your time. Oh, okay, cool. So you get to watch a little bit more. I usually stop my Monday streams between 9:30 and 10 anyway. And they also gives you time to get ready and go out. But yeah, I have some fancy earplugs coming in the mail, and if they're good, I will advertise myself. I'll be like, booyah! Check these out! I put them in my ears and they make me feel better. It won't be at a hearing damaging level like Pop and yeah, okay. So it's like the Kirby concert and the Zelda concerts that they do. That's the tree one. Is it Symphony? I love symphonies. I think they have symphonies here quite often. I just never go see them. And I think I should. Nana, would you like to see a symphony? I always want to see a symphony. Booyah! You know that the Trans-Siberian Orchestra comes out here like once a year? Can you believe the entire Siberian Orchestra is trans? Good for them. Trans rights. They think people forget. We were gonna go to the Zelda one and bought tickets but messed up the dates and missed it. No! I was listening to the Zelda 25th concert in the car today. Nana has that one on CD. TBH, I don't use Fake Out. I think I'm gonna get rid of Fake Out. I really like Extra Sensory. Plus, it's a physical move. Okie dokie. Yeah, you can relearn Fake Out if needed. If needed. That was embarrassing. And poor. That was the other one. That's embarrassing. I just embarrassed myself on national TV.
Monkey.
Like I said, as a kid, I did that to get as much XP as possible. Yeah, maybe we should go to the Trans-Siberian Orchestra concert this year. They usually perform around Christmas time. They did a New Year's Eve concert a couple years back. You can see if one of the college orchestras are playing. That'd be cool. Goat. They call him Dr. Bird. That's right, it takes a certain strength to say yes. Oh. Did I tell you guys that I was almost, on Scripps National Spelling Bee? I think about this quite often. Basically, I was in the state championship for Vermont State Spelling, and the top 2 winners would go to Scripps, and I was in like the top 5, and my word was caterpillar, and I was like, easy! And I was spelling it, and I was like, LL, but like I slurred the 2 L's together, so they thought I said 1 L, and disqualified me, and I was like, screaming, crying. I was like, no, I said 2 L's. What kind of idiot doesn't know that caterpillar has 2 L's? I was so angry. Speaking of caterpillar, Butterfly Vivian, Butterfree Vivian, Mothim, number 2. Okay. Liddy. Gonna kick your ass. Gonna kick your ass. Power trick? What's power trick? No. I'm not gonna use that! I heard you swords dance. That makes sense to me. After watching Nana do competitive. Oh, it will? Oh, okay. Trans rights. What's poppin'?
Oh, thank you again for coming. Allow me to introduce myself. This is the gym leader of Lumio City, Clement. You better watch out. My brother's strong. As strong as you'd expect a Lumio City gym leader to be. Got it. Bonnie, how many times do I have to remind you? Not my own strength that matters, nor any other trainers. None of us would be here if it weren't for our Pokemon. I know. Anyway, I hope you two have an awesome battle. She's right about that, at least. Let's both do our best in battle.
Nice job, Nana. I say, let me put your Switch in the dock, and you can show off some moves on stream. But I don't think everyone will be super into that. Yeah, I had no clue what you meant. Okay, that's flying type, so ground will not work. So I got rid of takedown. Oh dear. Oh, it's just flying. Like, strictly flying. No, it's flying electric. Bird versus bird. Yeah, I'm doing bird versus bird. Ouch. That's fine. Because that is electric steel. I'm gonna do it again. Or not. It felt really cool in the moment. Oh! Does Magneton have levitate? We'll find out. No, it doesn't. Why doesn't it have levitate? Oh, because that's sturdy, my bad. Oh, send out the Pikachu clone? Or send out Borealis? Damn, you're right. Yeah, why didn't I think of that? And use Aurora Beam. Ugh! Rude. I mean, that's fine. Let's just keep it up. Oh no! Oh no! Nice. Keep it up. You can't use Volt Switch now, wiener. I guess you can? Nah! Fucking lag was not a problem. Your passion for battle inspires me.
My brother, you lost!
Well, Bonnie, when will you learn there's no shame in losing? I'm glad. Whenever I get to learn something new, thanks to strong challengers like this boy here. Now to the victor go the spoils. This voltage badge belongs to you. Spoil.
It looks like pizza.
If you have a voltage badge, you'll be seen as a friend and equal by any Pokemon up to level 70. Here, take this TM as well.
Oh, no, I know this one is TM24. That's Thunderbolt.
It's a power of 90 and an accuracy of 100%. You'll never miss. It's a really pop electric move because of that.
Right.
Bonnie, you! Future is now thanks to science. Behold the machine that gives technical machines. I just want to be able to say it, okay? At least once. Look, I'm not, like, I'm trying to make myself stronger, or... All I'm trying to do is enjoy every day to the fullest with my Pokemon while doing the science that I love with my inventing.
I'm sorry, but you're a square. I want to go home. He's very smart and very cool, but he's still a square. Hi. Bonjour. Je veux parler avec toi pour un peu de temps. Tu peux venir à l'Isandre Café. Tu connais... Tu connais où? Tu peux voir près de le Pokémon Center, près de la Prison Tower. C'est le Café Rouge. Yeah. I don't know the river hop. Entre le taxi. Okay, it was this way? I felt really fucking cool. Just take a taxi. Okay. Okay, I'll do it. I want to feel really cool. Hi. 710? Facilities. Another place. No. Yeah. Take me to the cafe. Ooh, let's see. We got Cyclone, Introversion, Class, Wolf, Soleil, which means sun. Cafe Sad. Why do they have Cafe Sad? Couldn't find a kosher parking spot. You don't know how to drive. Or you know how to, but don't. Because you can't. Là-bas! I was just having a conversation avec Lysander about Mega Evolution. I would like to congratulate you as well. Mega Evolution is something I, too, would like to be able to use. Actually, en fait, Lysander himself is of royal ancestry. He truly is a chosen one. True, I am a descendant of the king's younger brother. That being said, that story is 3,000 years old, so it might not be entirely reliable. By the way, Nya, do you know where the Holocaster is made? Yeah, that's right. They made here in Lysander's lab. Lysander is a great man. He supports trainers in Pokemon research with some of the profit from the Holocaster. People can be divided into two groups, those who give and those who take. It's just as how the Kalos region's two legendary Pokemon gave life and took life. I want to be the kind of person who gives, but in this world some foolish humans exist who would show their strength by taking what isn't theirs. They're filth. Okay. I can drive. I'm an excellent driver. I'm not wearing any underwear. Oh, hey, it's Space. Thank you for telling us you're not wearing underwear. Yeah, he's being really silly. Long, long ago, the king of Kalos sought to take everything for his own, and he created a terrible weapon. Then the fire of destruction was unleashed. That is the legend that has been passed down. Kalos is beautiful right now. Make Kalos great again. There will be no foolish actions if the number of people and Pokemon do not increase. That being said, the future isn't decided. Sycamore is horny for Lysander. He's not paying attention. You're right! You can't be sure each day will be like the one before. What the King of Kalos did was reprehensible, but The ultimate weapon did manage to wash the web clean of that arrow's filth. Have a rock. Thank you for listening. As an apology for taking up my time, I have a funny little rock in the shape of a crown. Goodbye. Quelle passion that personne! He's just like a burning flame. That's his pride and his lineage is what makes him burn so intensely. The filth was genocided. Here, have a stone I passed. Also, hi Ricky, welcome back. That being said, what Lee Sanders says, there's only one way of looking at things. Not necessarily the truth. Yeah. What's truly important is the time you spend together avec others. Treasure these moments spent traveling the Kalos region avec your Pokemon. Yeah. You got it from the King's Emerald Mines. Oh, Lysander, I'll have my 5 million saved soon. Team Flare are the red-suited saviors of the world. I remember my grandma scolding me and saying no bad deed goes unpunished. I wonder how she's doing. Why are we talking about pushing stuff? He gave us a rock. For listeners' info dump.
Hello, Beth. I just want to let you know we're gonna meet on Route 14. Please come join us.
Lysander, ground her up into sausage meat. Okay. Mr. Taxi. I want to go to the Sad Boy Cafe. Cafe Triste. Yeah, the one that's going out of business. It's a hologram. Cafe Triste. That'd be $1,500. Come on, you. Don't just stand there spacing out. If you're not going to order anything, scram. No wonder people aren't coming here. Other cafes are just buzzing with tourists. They've got here cobwebs popping up in the corners. Okay, let me buy something. Let me support your business. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Did you know if you refuse to pay, you can fight the taxi driver, and if you win, you get the ride for free? Okay, let's try it. I just want to go to Sad Boy Cafe. Oops. That works IRL too. Yes, take me to... No, take me to... yeah. Wow. Let's go to Wow. Yeah. No, I don't mean selling naughty toys. Oh, Shrap, I looked at our local grown-up toy store for Transformers, because I know you're always looking, they had none. I think it is a new company, because the old one used to... Oh, like an autism store? Oh, I have to say no before I go... Oh, okay. They're gonna be like, no, you can't come in. Right. No, you have to ride without having enough money. Oh. Okay. Boo. Oops. There's no way to, like, you don't have a bank. You can't put your money away. What's this? Hotel Rashizma. No. I remember this game is the city and getting lost in it. And that is why I'm playing it for Memory Loss Monday. Oh, there's Mr. O-Face. There might be some good loot in this hotel. Rich, rich, richisma. Rich, rich, richisma. Icky rich people. I stay here every week just to see the lovely concierge, I say. Hey, it's me. I'm waiting at Hotel Richisma. Quit complaining. Just hop on a taxi and get over here already. Seriously? The unopenable room. I took a mop and barred the door. He's gonna get fired. Good for him. I swear, I'd forget my own head if I weren't screwed on. I have to take notes on everything. Yeah, that's good world building. Wanna work here? No? But let's answer yes. Let's make beds. Child labor. What a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance. I am Ward, and I am in charge of keeping the bed linens in this hotel fresh and pristine. Shall we get straight to business? You'll soon learn what that time is precious in housekeeping. All of the beds on this floor need their sheets changed. I'll be asking for your help with this. Please make up all the beds on this floor in 75 seconds. Please get to work at once. Fuck, really? Nary a wrinkle. I love child labor. This bed appears to be chewed on? That's not okay. Something has chewed a hole through the sheets on this bed. Winged danger noodle and 2 doggos. Hi! How are you, Jill? Oh, that's the last bed. Okay. I love you, Jill. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I just wanna buy fancy clothes. Absolutely perfect. I'm so happy I could cry. I have 10 cents. Oh! That's not bad. I don't feel so bad about child labor. Because everything in France is overpriced. I don't know, I've never been to France yet. I hope to someday. Is this the route I'm supposed to go? Yeah! No, they're not. Cafes aren't weird. Beating up old rich people in the Battle Mansion place is the easiest way to make Boku bucks. I know, I love the Battle Mansion. I love becoming a Viscount. Incorrect.
Hello, Colin. You arrived very quickly.
Well, I had to go to work first.
Oh, hi, Colin. We're just comparing how complete our Pokedexes are. I won, of course.
I'll leave filling up the Pokedex to you guys, Trevor. I don't like it when everyone does the same thing anyway.
Colin, Let's compare how many Pokemon we've seen, just like we always do. This time, let's compare how many Pokemon we've seen in the Mountain Kalos Pokedex. Put it in another way, I'm challenging you to my own kind of Pokemon battle. We've both seen 6 kinds of Pokemon. I may not have won, but I don't lose either. In other words, it's a tie. There sure are many different kinds of
There sure are many different kinds of Pokemon in Kalos. Now it's my turn. Let's have a battle, yeah. Mirror Ball's on a Pokeball. Trick question, a true Sith never dies. Beat Sushi High Roller in exactly the right amount of turns. Oh, I should try that. Let me go back to the taxi and try that. I'm just gonna kill this cat. Never mind. You don't have an Amiright coin, and at level 40 you can't beat it in the ring. Oh. Psychic is weak to the dark and the bug. And the ghost. I did good! I did not do great. Shrapnel is weak to Fallout 4. I also haven't healed. I need to go to a Poke Center. Dark is weak to bug and fighting and fairy. You saw me on Steam, didn't you? If you're playing Fallout 4 right now, I don't care. It's a good game. It's not the best game, but it's a good game. Fallout 4 was the game that got me into the Fallout series. Nature power. Nah. Ah. Yeah, it's gimmicky. You do? What a way to live. See, what's that one superhero comic in Fallout 4? I would replace them all with pictures and or comics of Powdered Toast Man. Cool. Mon Dieu! I really enjoyed battling with you, but I'm getting tired of losing every time. Oh, hi, Shauna. When did you start watching?
So is Ginny. She's fighting at the dojo? Really? Fighting at the dojo?
Sorry I'm late, everyone! I was having so much fun with a sparring dance that I totally lost track of time. So, Tierno, have you found any good Pokemon for your dance team? Yep, sure did. I'm super close to my ideal dance team.
That's great. Good for too! Hey everybody, let's go to the scary house! The one by Lavere City? Just a rumor, isn't it? Come on, let's go find out that the rumor's true together!
I think I'll pass. I'm sure it's just a rumor, and I want to spend some time with my Pokemon before heading to Lavere City. Okay, bye. So, is it really that scary?
Let's go for ourselves, Tierno. Always some reason rumors like that get started. Why are you traveling, Nia? Everyone's working really hard on what they want to do, but I'm just all about memories. I'm kind of just goofing around. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, people just do that. They'll be like, hey, do you want to go to XYZ? We can get our nails done. You're just like, no. It's realistic, but it's realistic in a way that people pooping is real. You're right. Because I always watch shows and I'll just be like, has anyone pooped? You'll watch like The Last of Us and be like, has anyone pooped? That's why Death Stranding is the best game. Because you can pee. You can go piss, girl. I feel like there's another business I should check out first. Before I go deal. Because I was like, you know what? No, I'm just gonna do all this stuff off stream. But I'm like, those children are fucking annoying. Who's that? Who's this sexy man over here? Holy shit. So... let's check a place out. Facilities, shopping, dining. Shopping? Nah. Cafe? Introvert cafe. Yeah. The Tinkle Tinkle Bye Bye Zone. Exactly. Jill, I love you. 4,000? That's highway robbery. I don't know, when we have time. We could do Friday or Saturday. Me and Nana are busy bees. Wanna do it soon? Yeah. You got it, buckaroo. Let me read the number there. 4. Hey Shrap, Mothman, when are you free? I'm yelling so they hear me. Let's try one of these Skidoo rides. Oh. Orange cap? Oh, my current hat? Can I control it? No. Yeah, if I was in a busy city like this and saw a guy riding on a goat, I would be concerned. Yes. South Park energy. What cafe is this? Cafe Soleil. Makes me look like Parappa the Rapper. Someone battle me! Wait, what'd you have to say about espresso? The only thing that's oh. I thought you had a cool fact about espresso and I got excited. Oh, right! This is the one that we met Diantha at. The Chad Parappa the Rappa. God, this is so bad to control. The Google rights are disappointing. They heavily advertised this feature in XY was coming out, and it's just so pathetic. It wasn't something that you actually got real writing Pokemon. Yes! You know what my favorite one to ride is? When you're riding, Machamp. It just picks you up. Combos? Not really. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay.
I hate water, especially wet water.
Hi, Fall Guy J. I do remember being disappointed, that being Lost in Paris, Big McLarge Huge, and too many annoying children. Is that it? Ah! I don't know how to spin on a fucking keyboard. Is this a bookstore? We had... Okay, I just had a scare that we had the date wrong for the concert. Turns out there are 2 Final Fantasy concerts here 10 days apart. The one I have tickets for is tonight, though. Woo! Yeah, I would have shit my pants, too. Oh, right. Yeah. What's popular in South Boulevard? Okay. Ren 10? Descending guy. That's good. Yeah, let's go there. Okay. I like that one. Ren 10. I'm trying to think of a good one that you haven't heard yet. Yes! 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 Why? Why are you pissed? You pissed that I'm not playing the game? I am playing the game. Oh, you can't swing. I know, you want me to actually progress. I rushed? I didn't rush through the rock climbing thing. And now, right before you go to Lever, like you did on purpose. Because I'm trying to avoid these children. These children make me not want to play the game. I'm not big or mean. I'm trying to avoid these children. Get to Lever so you can ignore the children. I hate them, they're icky. Like, I remember why I didn't like playing these games. What's in Lever City? Pokemon contest? They're icky. Lever is one of my favorite towns in all of Oh, why didn't you say so? Ew! Oh, is it the fall fairy town? I have come across 0 glitches in Scarlet so far, only a little disappointed. You can't skip it. You literally cannot skip it. Oh, I mean, like, PETA has said several times before, yes. It's the fall fairy town with the creepy little girls and the hot hex maniacs and the horrifying soulless doll woman that makes me wants to make me her slave. Okay, that convinced me to keep going. Their parody of Black White was hilarious. Yeah, PETA can eat nuts. Like Rocky Mountain oyster nuts. Ooh, Carnivine. I don't want it, but ooh, Carnivine. I'm obsessed with the team thing, doing the live updates right there. Oh yeah, it's a program called PokeLink. You can download it on their Discord for some reason. You can only join their Discord to get it. Puppy. Crobat, Woobat, or Noivern? Do I? No. I had Noivern on my first team. Yeah, on the Pokemon team on the right hand side of the screen. That Pokemon came on clutch on my team in Scarlet Violet.
Gloomy.
He's just so goopy. Just a goopy goomy. It's so cute. Thoop. No, a thoop is the sound when you kick a dodgeball. Thump. Maybe I should involve myself with living, breathing people. Yeah, man. Oh, hey.
I've known forever, since my previous life, that we would meet here today and face off.
I want to throw a Gumi at a wall and watch it splat down. Flat and slide down. Nice! No, Nana loves little guys. Nana's specialty is little guys. I'm telling Mel. I had to think about it. Dragon Fairy Marshmallow. Shrapnel made me do. Melody! Melody! Your man's is being horny for a fictional character. I stabbed a ghost. I'll let it pass. Crying to Tumblr, that's the worst crime possible. Liking anything is a crime, according to Tumblr. Anyway, I had PokeLink for the yellow Nuzlocke, or the yellow team that we did. But the problem with it was that, because I played on the Switch, I had to do manual updates. With this one, because I'm using a Game Boy, it takes it automatically. Tumblr do be hating. Okay, I think I missed an area. It's hard to know which way to go out here. Which way to goat? Wag. That Clodsire looks really funny. Just a regular ass goat. I want a Quagsire! It's French-shaped. Give me the Quag. Give it to me now. Give me the Quag. Quag me up, baby. Yeah! We've been quagged, baby. There's gotta be an easier way to do this. Quack! We've been quagged. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I don't care about Shelmet. It's just a weird kissy lip guy inside of a fucking gravy boat. I know it's a snail. He just wants a smooch. 3 kissies. Did I just see gravestones under that tree? More acknowledgement of death. Okay, so I came back over here for just a cleanse tag. That pisses me off. But yeah, look at all these gravestones. You said butt. I love how the first 2 games handle the topic of Pokemon death immediately. Raw AF. I mean, yeah, you're right. They should bring back some of the more mature themes in Pokemon. Yeah, they ignored it was a thing. Yes! Give me the Goom! Give me the Goom now. Oh! Never mind. I did cry over Scarlet and Violet. Two weeks ago, during Scarlet Violet, during Let's Go Pikachu. Oh yeah. That's the power of estrogen, baby. I can't remember the last time I actually cried. Maybe I'd feel better if I cried more. But I legitimately can't. Like, I've been trying to cry. Why can't I go up? Oh yeah, you can probably cry at the drop of a hat. I cried a lot last year, haven't cried this year. Good for you, that's awesome. I used to be that person. I used to just look at Eleanor and start sobbing. I don't feel like crying when I look at Cashew. I feel like murdering him consensually as he's murdering me. It's like a feral sort of, like, I want him to bite me and me to bite him at the same time, and we're both lying there at the bottom of a crater covered in each other's blood. That's a really bad way to explain it, but that's how I feel about Cashew. And I'm sure that's how he feels about me. Nana's probably like, no comment. No comment whatsoever. It's okay. My high morals keep me from ending up in that scenario. Loud dread. Hey boy. I love the old school chat rooms. Why are you staring at her? Wait, I've had takedown the entire time? I feel silly. I'm so confused. Should Wamawink learn Toxic? I'm really confused. No, Fall Guy J always says these really cryptic things. He just says really cryptic things, and I never know how to feel about them. Toxic is very good. Okay, but I like Poison Tail. I don't use Poison Tail, actually. But I'm overpowered, so it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I have Poison Point. Yeah, I'm just really confused. Fall Guy J says some really confusing things sometimes that are really cryptic. Like, he goes Sundari in the same way Nana does. Where I'm just like, I don't know how to react to y'all. Oh yes, the creepy children.
Do you like fairy tales or reality more?
Why are you staring at her? I'm so confused. I'm legitimately confused. I love Wooper. It's just a little guy. For his friendship. I'm transgender, give me your money. No! Acrobatics. That's better than Peck. Slurp path. Okay, time to edge. Why, what's my item? Oh, I don't have a... Fairies work weak to steel and dark? And ghost? Feeling poison. I'm really confused. I'm really confused. What is this? Fall Guy J, stop being cryptic. What are you talking about? Or we will actually time you out. Yeah. Stop being cryptic. I'm gonna make it a new chat rule. You're not allowed to be tsundere. Dumb of ass. I'm about to curse your future generations and past, not current, so that's mean. No, I haven't caught the new ones. I haven't touched that game in a while. I'll probably play it when the DLC comes out. Nana can just give me the eggs. Oh my god, is Ren a hex girl? Okay. So I missed my chance. Whatever. A pancake. Boo! I don't want the pancake anymore. Imagine Eevee training a Stunfisk. Yeah, legitimately. Legitimately, I have no idea what Fall Guy J is talking about, and I want him to tell us what the fuck he's talking about. We're not gonna ban him. Also, I'm screening with you all. Have 6 more days. 6 more days till what? Oh boy. I've never heard of the move Toxic before. Oh, okay. Wait, you can't egg them? I thought Nana egged some of them for me. Oh my god.
this is the house. It is a scary house, isn't it? I guess we should go inside.
What? You're going inside? Are you all serious?
Serena's spending time with her Pokemon. So I guess we'll just have to go in without her and see if the rumors are true by ourselves.
I want to see Shauna nailed to a cross.
I guess so. Let's just go inside by ourselves then.
Let's get started then. It was a dark and stormy night, many years ago. Lost, I arrived at this house and went inside. The lights would not turn on, so I fearfully looked. Eventually, I made my way into the kitchen. There was no sign of anyone being in. I found the fridge, and when I opened it, a faint light leaked out. I could finally make out my surroundings, and I saw the faint outline of a man huddling in the corner of the room. I tried to tell him I was lost and hoping he'd let me stay until morning. But when I approached him, the man suddenly screamed, "Stay back!" Apologized, continued to plead my case. "Please, would you help me?" "I'm not talking to you," he shouted. I looked at the man in surprise. When I did this, the man asked me, "Can't you see them behind you?" "A horde of faceless men!" Now, since then, since I told a wonderful story, it will always haunt you. Would you be so kind as to tip me? If you don't, you might see something really scary.
You charging us?
Even haunted houses aren't free, you know. No.
Jeez, let's get out of here.
Is it over already? I wasn't really listening.
Was that story you just told really true?
Why did they put this in here? Blah blah, scary stories. Rehearse my dances. She's going to Lavere. He's going to compare. The assumption is that they're going to put DLC in Explained. But the scary part about the scene is that it wasn't cut from the... Yes! Is there anything else that can happen if I go in here? The truth is... That is more metal than anything else he's ever said. Why did they put this in here? It literally is useless. Has no reason being in the game. Quag. Yeah, Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime has white hands. I like getting stuck in the mud, but I wish that our clothes turned brown. I don't need that. Oh, what were we saying about the item? Okay. Why does having a sky plate take away super strength acrobatics? Yeah. Dr. Bird can rock out with his cock out. I don't know anything about acrobatics. Explain it to me. Hi, Melody! Did you know that your mans was thirsting after digital women? I mean that in reference to... the soothsayers in this game, or whatever they're called. These girls right here. If you're not holding an item. Oh. What are these girls? The Hex Maniacs. He says that he thinks that the Hex Maniacs are cute. Ooh, now I get a Gumi again. I was just trying to back up Shrapnel. Yeah, Shrap says that the Hex Maniacs are sexy, and he was like, I agree. They are pretty hot. So I guess, if Melody and Ricky go to... If Melody and Ricky go to a comic convention, Melody's gonna have to dress up as a Hex Maniac. Don't kill, don't kill. I killed it again. What a weird conversation there. I'm just having fun. Is that my costume for the Phoenix Comic Con? Never again. You could be... There's different kinds of Hex Maniacs. You can pick the one that you want the most. There's different kinds, but this is the hot one. It's like the unruly curly hair, right? We'll probably see more in the town, right? Oh, all the mushrooms and shit.
Boing boing.
The swirly eyes, slasher grin, unkempt hair. Yeah, you both should dress as Hex Maniacs. Yeah. I bet Ricky would look really cool in a dress. What a cute house. Oh, she makes wallets out of snake skin. That's cool.
My dad's older brother, that's my uncle, you know, lives in Hoenn.
I'm Gaddy. Wink. I have a scintillating story for you. Would you like to hear my story? When the weather is cloudy, it's so darling. Don't you agree? Gaddy, that was a shit story. Close! Alright, kids, we're going shopping. Okay, here we go. That's cool. What? Why would I want to wear a V-neck? That's a cool shirt. Yeah, khakis. Gaddy is the new J.R.R. Tolkien. Get a feather in my hat. Or sunglasses. Yeah. The Weather, Rings of Power now on Amazon Prime. There, Ren. Do I look cute now? Do I no longer look like Parappa the Rapper? Yes, take my $20,000. so that I don't look stupid. Okay, here we go. Hi, Hex Maniac. It's mysterious. So very mysterious. The ability called Pixelate somehow turns normal type moves into fairy type moves. Listen, I just think the orange clashed with the rest of the outfit. There were no other clothing options earlier in the game. 20,000 yen. What, you don't think Parappa the Rapper's cute? You know what's funny, though, is that now that I'm on T, I don't care what I dress like. I've been wearing stripes and plaid together at the same time. I'm like, it's visually interesting. And if people think that it doesn't look good, they can fuck off. It's more like I really just don't care. I just want to be wearing clothes. I used to care a lot, now I don't care anymore. What's this? Why can't I interact with it? Well, you better go naked and scarlet. You're gonna be wearing orange themed clothes. Closer to 150 USD. Ooh. Oh. I don't hate the orange school outfits. My Pokemon is always with me, so I'm never alone. Are inhalers orange? I don't travel with the Pokemon I've had since the beginning. Oh wait, what's going on with... What's going on with PokeLink? There we go. Epinephrine ones from the store? Oh. Fighting, Dark, and Bug-type moves are not effective against them, and Dragon-type moves are not effective at all. The Poke blinked. Yeah. Poke wink. What else is up here before I go to the gym? What's this? I see. Perhaps a trainer as accomplished as you can get the most out of this. I don't have a Gengar. Boo, you Poke stink. I'm gonna take a Poke drink. No! I'm not gonna teach a Pokemon Fly just to come back here. Definitely making an effort. Because I really don't care about my Go-Goat. Edgeworth will be important in the gym. Oh, wait. I don't have any Steel-type moves. I keep forgetting. What? Man and Pokemon were the same. There's an even story of Froakie turned into a human. Every gym badge tells the story of a hard-won victory against a worthy opponent. No. I know Koraidon isn't in this game. I wasn't born yesterday. What's in here? coffee? No. I just want to see what was in there. Wait. No, I want to see a. Oh, she said in the beginning, I want to see. I love big things. They did that on purpose, didn't they? What's this? Oh, okay, that's plot. Yeah, let's do the gym. I think she likes more than big butts. Ooh. What's up? Well, howdy, Mr. Pouty. What's new, future champ? Fairy Gem. Hop on one of the warp power, no. Step on the yellow one, okay. Oh, this is just like the... Whoa. This is like Hollywood Squares. This... What does that mean? I love donut. What does that mean? Yeah, it's like Sabrina's. This Furisode? Furisode? Had her clothing designed by the one and only Valerie. How do I look? You must live up to Valerie's beautiful design by displaying an equally beautiful battle technique. Oh, okay. Furisode. Okay, I was thinking furry sode? Like furry episode? Furisode will literally kill you. Why did I say that with the accent? I don't know why I said that with a French accent. Oops. Roda. Je suis le Dragonborn. Né de dragon. Oh, they both shook at the same time. The Greybeards, they wear, the Greybeards wear, those lace underwear sets. With the thigh garter. Belly drum. Randolph the Grey. Randolph the Gay! Okay, when in doubt, go left. Oh, there's two left in this room! From Randolph Big Naturals. I looked up to Valerie so much that I came here to learn from her. When stream started, I decided... No, it wasn't Randolph. It was Crandolph. Randolph with a K. Exhausted Letharg. Hello. Welcome on in. We've lot of like the last few follows. I don't. Hopefully, you're a person. A lot.
Exhausted Lethage just follow.
The last few follows have been like random name. Yeah, I think they have all been bots. So I'm gonna go in and do a tidy. Oh, I don't get to run into a girl in the bathroom. I want to compliment her on her nails. Free shampoo. Trust me, if this was real life, I would have taken a shampoo bottle and put it, or a toothbrush or something, and hid it in my bag and be like, ooh, free toiletries. I've never played Paper Mario. It's on my list. I made a list of my backlog games. And I'm gonna roll a die for each game. You should play Super Mario RPG. That's also on the list. Hello? Okay, I'll keep that in mind for when if I roll Paper Mario before Mario RPG. Blossom. Fubu keys. Oh, it's steel. Oh, never mind. Fucking lag. They call him Dr. Bird. I like Majora's Mask to prepare for Mario's for you. I'm indifferent to Majora's Mask. I liked the story. I did not like the gameplay. You know what, Nana? I don't understand my logic either. Oh. I don't understand how Super Paper Mario is anything like Majora's Mask whatsoever. They were both made by Nintendo? If anything, Pikmin is more like Majora's Mask. I know, I was being facetious though. Oh, I thought that'd do more damage than that. That's fine. Well, I didn't want to use up all my poison moves. I didn't think. Probably. What the fuck is roleplay? No. That'd be really interesting if you're like in the middle of a battle, then you just start playing D&D. Yeah, there you go. I never thought of it that way, actually. What? Okay. I'll shut up. Fine, I'll just sit here. Oh, okay. What the fuck? Is there a thing over behind here? Like a hidden one? Where the fuck? I thought I was making progress, and I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, that's where I fucked up. I should have gone to the right. Did you know a certain type of move has no effect against their beloved type Pokemon? Death Fire Emblem can use his purple stats to manifest Paper Mario and beat the game on his own. Yeah, I'm over here like, what? You're rushing to stop an Armageddon from happening a la Majora's Mask, except without the moon, just a massive black hole. Which is like the plot of most Nintendo games. Except the Sims, yeah. Well... I don't know if I played Super Paper Mario. I played the one... that was in your door, or Gummy King. We're out here with the bots today. I got some work to do today. It was just the chance of what was coming out when I could afford to get them.
Oh, if it isn't a young trainer. So you've flown all the way through my gym, fluttering down to me on a fortunate wind. Then I suppose you have earned yourself the right to battle as a reward for your efforts. I am Valerie, who leads this fairy-type gym. I hope your visit will prove entertaining to you. The elusive fairy types may appear frail as a breeze and delicate as a blossom, but they are strong.
Yeah, like I said, I've never played those. They're on my list. I'll roll the die. Right now I'm playing... Steel type. Right now I'm playing, Mario Galaxy as my off-stream game. That's a big paragraph, and I have no ability to read. Mr. Mime. I can picture 12-year-old Nana screaming, crying when they see Mr. Mime in the fairy-type gym. I don't know how old you were when this game came out. You were in college, right? But like the point of Nintendo and part of Nintendo's appeal is just silly things. Oh, to have been in that test audience. I mean, their marketing team is doing amazing. I hope the sun is shining tomorrow. That would be a reason enough to smile. It's March. The sun barely shines. Yes, that was a fine battle. I shall reward you with great victory. This is the fairy badge. It is now yours. Its beauty is captivating, is it not? Do forgive me. So captivated, I forgot for a moment that it is yours. Cool. Cool, now I have a Pokemon level 80 plus. Oh, my, what a curious feeling. I can't seem to recall any longer which move is contained in that TM. You might forgive me. My designs are said to be rather mystifying. Do you agree with that? I've always wanted to be a Pokemon, you see. That desire is my inspiration, and what I try to achieve by designing. And yet, the only time I feel I am truly one with Pokemon is when we're embroiled in a desperate battle. I wonder why that is. Could it be? Never mind. It is nothing, kind trainer. Yeah, her autism is real loud. What was the move I got? Our autism creature's larval state. Hi, colon.
I'm interested in Pokeballs because they're so used to catch Pokemon. Put it another way, I'm utterly fascinated by them.
Oh, Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, I love Dazzling Gleam. That move does own. Autism mommy wife. Yeah, let's do the Pokeball factory and then call it a night. Right as soon as we ask you what's going on, he's trying to avoid. Ugh.
Shine away!
Did Shawnee and Trevs go running off just now? What's the deal? We were supposed to meet here too. I wonder what the matter is. Shani, wait. Stop. Fall Guy J, what the... He's so... Huh? What's going on? Well, I guess I'll go help them. Team Flare? Might be something happening inside. Let's check it out while the guard is gone. Yeah, let her die. Let Shauna die. Please. I think if you go around the side, you get a little gift. Ooh, a maze. Wow. I failed in every way conceivable with this stupid... Can you guys hear Cashew wailing? Shrap, do you have any clue what Fall Guy J is being all sundary about? Or are you in fear of violating the bro code? Okie dokie. No, it's not obvious. Have fun at the concert, Ricky. Like I said, wear protection. Look, if you have a crush on me, I don't understand. Can't that idiot outside even handle guard duty? So sorry, but we're not offering tours right now. With a red suit like that, you must be a member of Team Flare, right? Did you have to take a part-time job at the Pokeball factory to pay? That ugly suit? Shrap, I'm... stupid. This idiot has no bones. What? How dare you mock Team Flare? Oh, it's a spoiler! Okay, gotcha. Okay. If it's a spoiler, then don't say anything, yeah. It's clearly a spoiler about Pokemon. Okay. That's all you had to say. All you had to say was it was a spoiler of the game. Instead of being tsundere and everyone thinking that you were saying something just to tease us the way that you do sometimes. Little autism moment. We didn't get the cue. Mighty and I get them. Okay. What? Okay. You're a masochist. What? Yeah, this is against OSHA. Literally every gym that we've been in, every single area we're in, is against OSHA. Okay, you heard it here first, folks. Fall Guy J is a masochist. Colossians think that they're superior to OSHA. Very passionate about OSHA. Flying and poison? Personal safety and liability. Oh shit. Borealis. Oh, yeah, you're right, you're right. I'll do that next time. Please take me away on a conveyor to a world without pain. Hashtag same. I don't recognize myself now that I've changed my clothes. Boy. I'll make up for the stunfisk I didn't catch. Yeah, this is literally so dangerous. H. Yes, my name starts with the letter H. Don't worry, be happy. What? Who's this work? What? What? Drolden. Anyway, I'm confused. Not the Drolden thing. The don't change them for me just for it comment. I'm confused. Golden. You didn't recognize yourself in your new clothes. Yeah, I'm not dysphoric. I just didn't recognize myself. Ironhead. Yes, please. Ironhead's the... Yeah. Herolden. Herolden. Baba goo goo dabba dugga dugga gat. Do baba goo goo dubba. Do baba dubba dubba dabba. Do baba goo goo dabba dabba dubba dabba dubba dabba dubba gat. Bub? Do baba goo goo dabba 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 gag. Bub gag. Let him cook. Just hands the microphone to Shrap. Just be like, Mike is hot. Let's go. What just happened? Did I fuck my thing up? Okay. We're good. That was weird. Okay, my computer does this annoying thing. Oh, it's add quote. My computer does this random annoying thing where it will change my output from my headphones to my microphone. Because there's a built-in speaker setting on the microphone. And that's what happened that one time that I was freaking out that I couldn't hear my alerts. Yeah, dude, that was a shit story. Hi, Melody, did you... Yeah. Oh, quote 50 might be one of the ones that are missing. Back when we let Brody loose, and he added like 17,000 quotes. No, there's a quote 50. Huh. Oh wait, no, I think I deleted them all and then I like offloaded them onto a document and then reloaded them back in manually. It's like gay water, doesn't it? Yeah, my poor bot is gonna explode. Hi everybody, I'm Guru Supplier. I'm gonna play that game tomorrow and I'm so excited. For real, playing Skyward Sword, I felt like I was playing in a dream. Oh, that's the end area. Wait a minute. Or is this the end area? Oh, I think this just turns off the conveyor. Oh! That's cool. Ball, ball, Pokeball, ball, ball, Ultra Ball. Link my balls. Oh, is that the one you were looking for? But then we later figured out, that the D's Nuts clan came from Link Maballs, son of Sugundees. Oh shit, here we go. $581. Pay $90. Similarly, this does not mention his mother Eatma. Yeah. Ren, you have my PayPal now. You have my Ko-fi. Venom Drench. Nah. Yeah, I asked you to quote it earlier. No, stop. Give me back the nice times where you don't have to confirm 7,000 times. You don't want to learn the move. Ball, ball, no ball. Oh no, I don't have any balls to throw. Neither do I. Wow. Wow. We automated the factory to lighten the burden put on Pokemon, but it also means that there are fewer people, so the factory was taken over almost instantly. If Pokeballs are still my team player, we can't become friends with Pokemon. You're not wearing a red suit, so you're not a member of Team Flare. Who are you? It doesn't matter, anyway, beat Team Flare. Change the direction of the conveyor belt by using the switch. Both you and your Pokemon should take a nice rest for a while. Something about many species being friends that enjoy music. What? Wait, I thought I did reverse. I'm confused. There we go. She should call herself a scrub. I'm a nameless team player grunt. I've yet to make a name for myself. Yeah, you're gonna stay nameless. You know, Venipede and Whirlipede really made a good name for bug-type Pokemon. You never really could get any good bug types. The Legend of Nana. I think Fall Guy J is being like, how dare you not have completed them? But I guess, like, some people just don't feel like playing certain games. Yeah, Nana has their whole life to play The Secret of Mana. I beat games, I don't finish any other projects. Maybe that's why I really like video games. I actually beat them. There we go. Come now, work for Team Flare. If you'd just help out, we wouldn't have to carry all these Pokeballs by ourselves. Or with a contribution of just $5 million, you can become a member of Team Flare. It's a no-brainer. What in the world are you Team Flare fools thinking? I'll never give any group that tries to take all the Pokeballs for itself. Forget it. Quit wasting your time with this person. I agree. There's no one we can use here. Let's blow this place to smithereens. So what do we have here? An intruder? You're one to talk. You, please, help me. My, oh my, getting a little desperate are we, Mr. Company President? Well, I guess I'll just have to extinguish your little glimmer of hope. You know what, Nana? Do what makes you happy. Nana's trying to get back up to Master Rank. It's the new season. You get a better counter for fire type. Why did I... Who was the one who had the ground type move? Oh, I think it was Goatsy. That's fine. Oh. What? Okay, I just gotta say though, you know what, Jay? I don't remember anything ever. Everyone knows that. You had to go all out for a pitiful president like him. So lame. That's just embarrassing from an admin. Still no worries, we're on it. This pair of scientists will clean up after you. Let's take him on. 2 versus 1. We must improve our chances of winning. Well, let's see about that. Sorry I'm late. There's another one. One kid or two, it doesn't make a lot of difference. When we're the ones fighting together, our odds of victory increase exponentially. Do I check your numbers? Are you really even scientists? Can you help me fight them, neighbor? I can't see late 90s incomprehensible Squaresoft games as anything more than amusing products of their time. Honestly, agree. Cellulite and Brony. Nice. I like that we both have trans meow stick. And we're going to roll. I mean, if it's a game no one else is going to play and knows the story, it probably doesn't matter that you spoil. Like, I don't know if I have any interest right now in playing Secret of Mana or whatever, and if I do play it at some point, I'll probably have forgotten. That's another bot. Oh, he's not talking about mana? Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. I don't know. Like, I have SiriBot running. I'm gonna go and delete them after stream. Oh my, oh my. So lame, what a shame, we gotta beat. Enough already. We already stolen the Pokeballs, Great Balls, Ultra Balls. Let's call it good and leave. You saved us. Thank you so much. You're astounding Pokemon trainers for being so young. Very well then. I want to show my appreciation. I'll give you a Master Ball or a Big Nugget. Pick whichever one you like. Like the duh, I'm picking the Master Ball. Who the fuck would pick a Big Nugget? And as a bonus, you can have the one you did. Why? Why would they offer the illusion of choice? Why? I just have a feeling you two will put them to great use. You're different from those team player people. Oh, and I even don't know the proper way to use a Big Nugget. Still, a blasted team player. What were they planning to accomplish by taking all the Pokeballs for themselves? What was the reference? Also, there's no emergency exits here. I'm definitely contacting OSHA about this. How the fuck do I get out of here? I'm sorry, Team Flare messed everything up. Not a good time right now. Why would they be the people in the red suits from a minute ago? That's right, Trevor, Team Flare. They took all the Pokeballs by force, but they're for everybody to use.
How awful. It seems like it'd be best not to get involved with those guys.
You're right, Trevs. Team Flare sure is terrible. What should we do now? According to the town map, Dendemil Town is next. I'm just not even bothering. Thank you. Everyone's okay thanks to you. But if I keep relying on you like this, going on this journey will lose its meaning. I remember the anime they were here and Pikachu almost caught me off on a luxury ball. Oh, hi. We're bringing you this special bulletin. The Pokeball factory in the area around Laver City has been attacked. The identities of those involved are unknown. However, this is not expected to have any effect on the sales of Pokeballs. Right. Okay, let's head to the Let's head to the Poke Center and call it a night. Unless they give me some more ridiculous plot moments. Where's the Poke Center? Oh, it's down this way. 'Cause damn, the plot in this game is awful! Or at least not the plot's fine. It's the rampant children. Once again, I managed to get 2 gyms done and beat Team Flare again, like I did last week. Actually, I beat Team Flare twice. So that's pretty badass. Beat Team Flare twice, beat 2 gyms. Anyway, let's give a raid off to someone that we love and think is very cool. Our friend Bree and the Enjaru, she's playing Final Fantasy X. Uh-oh. Let's give her some love. And if you do not know, tomorrow I am doing a fundraiser pop-up. Yeah! I'm doing a pop-up fundraiser. I'm really excited. It's for Stream for a Cause. It will not. Yes, I understand. But it'll be really exciting, really awesome. Goal's $200 in one stream. I think we can do it. We've done at least 500 in our stream. To be fair, my brother dropped down 1,500 or 150. Numbers are hard. Spoons are now low from reading. All that reading is a lot. I meant throughout the stream to go. I'm probably at a 2 right now. But yes, tomorrow we're doing a fundraiser. Here, take a sneak peek at the goal. 200. Yippee. So, I'm excited, you're excited, we're gonna have a great time. Give Bree some love. I'll see you tomorrow at 6:30. 6:30. And have a fantastic night if you have not heard it yet today. I love you! Yippee! Bye.
And fuck that shit. Dr. Pepper.